Hi folks, now I've been using for the past 18 months or so first the Winsor & Newton £90 rough and smooth. That all ran out. We sort of bled Ken Bromley's to death with that. So many of us have been on to the Saunders Waterford £90 rough, or in my case rough and hot pressed, which is very, very nice. Now I'm back to the old favourite, the old Fabriana £130. I've still got a lot of this left. It's nowhere near as good as the Saunders, but it's a practice paper. The surface it doesn't soak up the paper because of probably the sizing, and I believe it's about a third linen rag and 2/3 cellulose, but it's good fun to work on. And the one great thing, you can actually scrape out with the card quite easily. Let's have a bit of burnt sienna in that. Let's get a bit of colour in here. Bit of red. A waterscape. I've done a couple of country ones today. So I'm painting the water as I go down the bottom here. So it reflects the sky that I'm going to put in. So burnt ultramarine and a bit of ultramarine and the light red. And you can, while it's still wet, you can handle it and you can add to it, but then leave it alone. Now it's going to dry a lot lighter when I put it on, so I'm going to just dry it off. We'll give it a bit of a reclip, put it tight. There we go, more or less. Right, so fast forward or take your headphones off. Ready, go. Right, that's pretty flat. Bit of a lump there. Probably the water's got behind the sheet of paper on my board. So we can cope with that. Right, let's put a bit of background in. Use a large hake and use those sky colours. Got to be fairly quick with this. Yeah, am I going uphill there? Not really, no, that's not too bad. Right, Just wondered we could, yeah, let's try and do something with that. Let's just dry that off. So fast forward, go. I'm quite out of touch with how this paper behaves. Right, let's get a bit warmer colour, so a little bit burnt umber. And let's go nice and warm. Now I've got to now it wants to be dark in here because we're going to lift out some of the rocks and do a bit of texturing. Now you need quite dark paint on your painting to so that the nice wow, they're nice, man. Texture. It's because the paint stays on the surface rather than soaks in to the paper. If it soaks into the paper, it's not going to give you a nice bit of texturing, but this is fine. And then we'll, okay, so that's one bit. You can just drag your card over that. Just gives a nice sort of texture. You can easily overdo this. I'll get fed up with saying that. Let's try there. Okay, we'll do something over this side, I think. Let's get some nice rich dark. Payne's grey, burnt sienna, bit of this, bit of that. GP. Right, let's get the old card. I'll put it down. Oh, there it is. Okay, so let's get a bit of light down there. Okay, so we've got some rocks and some nice warm rocks. So I'm going to dry that now, then we'll start doing a bit of dry brush on the sea and locking them with the texture of the background. So take your headphones off. Go. Right, okay, that's that. Take the small hake. I'm going to put in some texture on. I'm going to use Frank Clark's brush and put in some greeny stuff on here. And now it's just a little bit thin, the paint here for this. I'll lift out some of that. I just wanted some alright, let's put a bit of grassy stuff here. Oh, that didn't quite work, did it? Well, that's supposed to be a bit of grass, but it didn't quite work. I'll go back on that. Let's just see if we can. Alright, okay, let's see if we can improve there. Let's have some bit of grasses. Okay, that'll do. So a little bit of a. Alright, let's give that a quick dry. Headphones off, go. Right, I need a bit of background now. So back to the medium hake. Let's put a bit of bluey stuff in the background, bluey. It's probably a bit heavy, but never mind. I can put in some. I hope my head's not getting in the way. Right. The Payne's Grey and ultramarine are great bedfellows. Okay, let's make sure the brush is clean. And a bit of tissue. Where's my tissue? I've got a big roll of it. Okay, so we've got a couple of little wind ruffles here. Right, now I'll dry that off and I'll put in some boats and some yachts against that background. So last time. Okay, got my rigger, bit of water into the white gouache in my palette here. My brush is just about, I don't know if you get a new one, it's been a good old friend. Comes to a chisel end, I know you can see that. All my yachts have white sails as they show up. Right, well, let's have a look at my little chisel brush, and we'll put in a couple of boat here. Right, I don't think I want to do any more than that. I'll put it in a mount and we'll have a look at it. I haven't used this Fabriana for a long time. Okay, well there we are. Plenty of contrast. I'll just move this up, I'll sign it, put a bird in it. Oops, sorry. It's got to go up higher. There we go. Right, okay, it took a bit of doing, didn't it? Birds. They just add a little bit of, it's a link between the sky and the land really. So, right, okay, sign it, let's go here. Okay, there we go. Just a little extra one, I'll go put my feet up. It's not just the making of the videos that takes time, it's all the downloading, adding end screen notations and all that sort of stuff. And editing the ads. We've been putting more ads on lately because the money's going down now for advertising, all the advertising. It's before Christmas, but now I've gone right down. So I'm having to increase the number of the click-off adverts on my videos now. Hope you don't mind, but all helps to pay for the materials and the cost of stuff. Right, I hope you like that one. Thanks for watching. I hope my horizon's horizontal. Bye for now.